Hey everybody, Shawn Clement here from the Richmond Hill Golf Learning Center. I got a terrific putting tip for you today, and it's part 2 also of our baseball mental particular exercise. Now, we talked about the acronym for the full swing, and I didn't give you the acronym for the chipping. Here it is. It's called RIM, R-I-M. So rhythm, impact, and manipulation. Right? So we want nice rhythm, and we want to determine whether or not the impact was, a little thin off the toe or flush, or also was there manipulation involved. So you know that if the impact's a little, a little scrapey or a little thin, that's all you need to know, right? Because you know that your body knows the difference between a flush contact and something that's just a little off. And it's the same thing too. If you feel the need to steer in the swing, then you know the unit is not tracking properly. So a little bit of perpetual motion just to feel it tracking, and then when you go to the ball, you're not making sure. You're just focusing purely on how much momentum you need to land the ball where you want to land it, and then just allow the swing to continue to that spot. If you don't allow the swing to continue, that means you're making sure you're out at second base. If you allow it to continue and you hold your finish and you see the ball land where you want to land it, or thereabouts, then you get to make that observation. Was it rhythmic? How was impact? Was it manipulated or not? Toss it over your shoulder, next chip, okay? If you're lucky enough to have a next chip because your swing's performing so well, right? So, in putting, we're going to talk about boundaries. The brain, Jeff Mangum has an amazing research when it comes to human evolution and how the brain evolves throughout these last couple of million years that we've been around on planet Earth. We talk about boundaries as far as making it all the way to the bottom of the hole. If this was the edge of a cliff right here, and I'm a caveman 2 million years ago, and I want to see what's on the edge of that cliff, I'm not going to walk over stand on the ledge right here and really take a peek. If there's some loose rocks there, I'm a goner. So I approach the ledge gingerly, and then I can get the peak that's on, over the side of the cliff until I see what's really there. If I see that there's another ledge right there 5 feet below, I can step back and go ahead and jump off piece of cake without hesitation because I know what's down there. Well, don't you know there's a bottom at the bottom of that hole? It's not a bottomless pit, is it? So if you need to see the ball roll over the ledge and into the bottom of that hole, that's what you need to see. If the boundary you set yourself is the front of the hole, that little caveman inside you is going to always be short of that hole. So remember that next time you're looking at the hole, you need to see the ball roll in the right speed into the bottom of that hole. Then you can apply that nice rhythm on it, okay? So if I set up right here, this has got a nice break from left to right, and I want to feel a nice rhythm. Yeah, that's a nice rhythmic stroke. Good. So everything's hanging. I look at the left edge. I see the ball roll to the bottom of the hole. I apply a nice rhythm. Ding, dong. There's my rhythm. Perfect. You saw the ball break to the right. The speed I had was absolutely ideal to put it in that hole. Okay? Let's try that again. Left edge. Ding, dong. Nice rhythm. Got it. Okay? So, rhythmic is not pull-push. It's not shove. It's not hit. It's deliver the weight of the arm club unit, the arm putter unit, and let the weight of that unit hit the shot. So that's when we talk about rhythm. And I got a lot of putting videos out there. You'll see it in my DVD as well. I don't need to go on and on about that stuff. Now the tip itself, have you noticed how much closer I am to the ball? I've arranged this putter more upright, and you notice how my putter is right up against my feet. Now self-preservation will determine that I'm not going to hit myself. So why would I hit myself going back? Then I would have a hard time coming through. And if I take it outside, I'm going to hit myself coming through. So all I want to see is the the putter blur right in front of my feet. So if my putter is more upright, here's the determining factors here, right? My body's in balance. My arm putter unit is in balance, hanging from my shoulders right there in front of my feet. So as long as my body's in balance and my arm putter unit's in balance, it's going to track. Now, if it tracks, I have my own personal training aid right here, my feet and my thighs. Notice how my hands are right up against my thighs. It feels like you're just brushing up against my thighs. So right there, that'll keep my putter tracking gorgeously the whole time. And my brain is not going to instinctively hit itself, all right? So I bring it all the way in. I got just enough room to make it. Now, if my alignment's off, it feels like the hole is inaccessible. There's an obstacle. Not going to work. If I'm too far this way, the hole feels inaccessible. There's an obstacle here to go to that hole. So right now, it feels like the left edge of that hole is accessible. Beautiful. See the ball roll into the bottom of the hole. Ding, dong. Nice rhythm. Oh, took too much of that break. Another great putt. Very happy about that. And you can see how everything tracks beautifully in front of my feet. So give that a try. All right. You'll just need to, if you have a hosel, like these Scotty cameras have very soft materials, are very easy to bend. A club fitter will be able to bend that nice, and usually you'll only need 2 to 4 degrees more upright than what actually exists now in a standard putter. And if your putter has a shaft going straight into the club head, it's got a bent shaft on the putter, those are really easy to bend as well. So give it a shot as far as that's concerned. If not, as long as your body's in balance and that putter's hanging from the shoulders, that's all that needs to happen. But 2 of the best putters in history, Don January, he's the guy that Sam Snead used to partner with at the Legends of Golf, because Sam knew that this guy could putt. You watch Don January, he was right up against his feet, right there. Watch Brad Faxon with his putting, his practice strokes are right there up against his feet, and his putting stroke is not much further away from that. And Mike Weir, when he won the Masters and he won on a tear that year, Mike, if you're listening, this is how you were putting. You'll see pictures of yourself, and that putter was very, very close to your feet. So give that a try. Your brain, it works really well for the brain, it works really well for the body, and it's fine as far as, the rhythm of the stroke. Enjoy that, and we'll see you in the next video.